Hey everyone, I'm Almar of almarsguides.com, and in this video here I'm going to show you how to get 100% completion in Matataki village of Dark Cloud. And you can actually see a chest right there. That is the chests that spawn around the outsides of the village when you achieve 100% completion are usually the good ones, like fluffy donuts, fish candy, grass cakes, things that permanently increase your defense. So remember to look for chests after you achieve 100% completion. But anyway, let's dive in. You can see right here, I have 100% of the request completed, and I'm going to go through each of the villagers and explain more or less how to fulfill their request, what it is, and then show you my whole layout. So this is Cacao's house. He needs to be surrounded by at least 4 trees, which you see he is. Mushroom house, this house right here, this needs to be placed on top of one of the raised pieces of land, like that. And that's all that they need. Pow's house, he needs to be placed by this pond right here, which is called Peanut Pond. If I'm not mistaken, this is the fishing location in this area, or one of the fishing locations. I could be wrong though. I don't see the fishing sign anywhere around, but I could have sworn that you were able to fish there. Gob's house right here, and Kai and Momo's house. These two people are placed next to each other. They have to be next to, well, technically Kai and Momo, they need to be near the Weisel shop as well. But Gob wants to be near Kai and Momo because he has a crush on Momo. And Kai and Momo want to be by the Weisel shop. Those are, so they're essentially a pair. Now the Weisel shop, he wants to be surrounded with water. And specifically, he wants the tiles immediately around his building to be surrounded with water. You can't, like, you know, give him a big island that, you know, stretches out to here or whatever it may be. And he needs these immediate tiles, like you see here, surrounding his building with water. So if you're stuck at 90% completion for Matataki Village and you don't know what you did wrong, it's probably the Weisel shop. That's what it was for me for a while. Bunbuku's house right here, he needs to be placed by a watermill. So as you can see, he's right next to a watermill right there. And you can see this location. The best location to put the Weisel shop is right in front of Goro's, the path to Goro's house, as you can see there. So moving on to the final area. Couscous, he needs to be placed on one of the raised pieces of land, as you can see here. Doesn't matter which raised piece of land. Same with the mushroom house. It doesn't matter which raised piece of land. They just need to be put on a raised piece of land. And then last but not least, we have Baron's house. He wants to be placed by the waterfall over here. So that's really all there is to it. Those are everybody's buildings where they need to be placed and how to fulfill their requests. I'm pretty sure this is another fishing location over here by the waterfall. The watermills, wells, and stuff like that, it don't matter where you place them. The only one that matters is by Bunbuku's house. I'm just going through one last time to see if we got everything, which I'm pretty sure we did. Now when I get out of this this mode, it's going to immediately kick me into a cutscene where we get our reward of 100% completing this village. So the first reward we're going to get is a power-up powder, which is it's okay for a reward. And the second reward we're going to get is a battle axe for Goro. The battle axe for Goro is probably the better of the 2 rewards because you can evolve the battle axe into his ultimate weapon, which, if I'm not mistaken, is named Inferno. The battle axe is, I think, the only way to get Inferno, but I could be wrong. I think it's one of 2 ways to get Inferno. Let's just get through the text. And as you could see there, I named my little Goro Yajirobe because, I mean, he looks quite a bit like Yajirobe from Dragon Ball. And, well, technically the entire Dragon Ball series. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. He's in all of them. Although, more frequently in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. The early portion of Dragon Ball Z, that is. But every single time I see him, all I see is Yajirobe. So, every single time I play this game, he's named Yajirobe. So let's grab this last treasure chest. Let's see what it is. Fish candy. So like I said, it was a defensive item. Keep that in mind. You'll find some more defensive items around this pond here, if you didn't check. And like I said, around the outskirts of the village, usually in the area leading to the talking tree, that has some that spawn over there. and also by the waterfall over here. There's the fishing sign. So always after you reach the final floor of a dungeon, you should check for chests, and after you 100% complete a town, you should check for chests. Usually after you finish a building, there'll be no more chests that spawn inside of a building. However, after you 100% a town, some chests sometimes spawn, and after you reach the final floor of a dungeon, the dungeon that's connected to the town, definitely chests spawn. That's been my experience with every town from after No Rune Village. So the Weisel Forest, Muskalaka, and Queens, they always have chests spawn after you reach the final floor of the dungeon. But anyway, that is all there is to it. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. Hopefully it showed you how to achieve 100% completion. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, please let me know in the comments section below. And aside from that, I will catch you guys around in future Dark Cloud videos. The last thing that I forgot to mention is if you would like to see pictures and a written guide instead of the video guide, check my website, almarsguides.com. I have a written guide for this on there. Anyway, that's all. Peace.